What is Bigfoot? A myth? A legend? A hoax? Or a real flesh and blood creature? What about the reported sightings of Bigfoot? They can't all be misidentified animals. And how is it that most Native American cultures have stories about Bigfoot? After 2 separate sightings of a Bigfoot type creature, I needed answers. I have now been researching Bigfoot for over 15 years, and I feel that my journey has just begun.
Hi, welcome back to the channel. Tonight I am in one of my research areas, sitting out here on the side of the road. I'm going to do some research with some of my newer equipment. I'll get into that in a little bit, what I got. But I'm staying close to the vehicle tonight instead of walking through the woods, because deer season has started, and if a game warden comes up, I don't want to have no problems. I do run with a spotlight out here at night for my own protection, but other than that, I have no kind of protection with me, because spotlight and gun in the state of Alabama equals intent. So I don't want to pay no fines or nothing. But we are staying close to the vehicle. We're going to check out some new equipment, sort of give a little bit of a review on that, and we're hoping we might hear some activity from a Bigfoot or two, maybe. We are going to get out here in just a few moments and start our research. I've been sitting up here for the last 5 minutes with my window down. Haven't really heard anything other than a dog bark way off in the distance, so we're just going to have to see what the night brings. All right, one of the pieces of equipment that I'm going to be using tonight is my Parabolic microphone. I've used this in the past. I've had it quite a while. I just finally wound up and got me a new set of earphones for it that's fairly nice, and I think that upgraded them a little bit for me. While I was getting out of the vehicle and getting some of my equipment up, I did get a little bit of a scare, and most of you Bigfoot researchers or anybody who spends any time out in the woods at night can relate to this. I was pulling out all my equipment, and unbeknownst to me, I parked right up under a tree that had a owl in it. Now, he screeched right up above me. Whew. And that sort of got the blood going. So I'm a little bit excited about stuff like that right now, but I still haven't heard anything out there in the woods that I could explain as a Bigfoot. I did hear some rustling around, but that would more or less be armadillos out there scratching around looking for something to eat. So, let's just not forget, everything you hear out in the woods at night is not a Bigfoot. If it could be something else, it probably was. With that being said, if something comes running through the woods screaming and pulling up trees and everything, it's time to get out of here, because you done made a Bigfoot mad. But that's not the case tonight. So far it's been quiet, other than some scratching around in the woods. So I'm fixing to get back on the Parabolic mic for a little bit. Okay, just a minute or two ago, I actually heard a faint whoop. Now, I don't understand what that was. It could have been a Bigfoot. But I've also, while scanning around out there, way off out there in the distance, once in a while I see a light So I don't know if that's somebody who's been deer hunting and set up a camp out there somewhere, and people do that here around this area. That might be what it is. There's no way it's a house back there. There's no houses back that way. That's one reason why I like my research areas. I know what's around all of them. So there's probably a campsite back over there for a deer hunter or two. And but I did hear a whoop, and I don't know if that was a Bigfoot or somebody laughing it up in a deer camp. But I heard it, so thought I'd let y'all know. I'm fixing to pull out my newest piece of equipment and get started with it. Still keep hearing something moving around over yonder, and it's probably an armadillo, so I'm not really concerned about that right now. Keep hearing a dog in the background, but just to get out this other piece of equipment that I got, and let me tell you a little bit about it. What it is a stealth cam. Now, stealth cam you buy at Walmart, and let's face it, you live in a small town like I do, Walmart's about the only place you get anything. You go buy your tires and your groceries at the same place, and everything in between. But the stealth cam, I was a little bit reluctant to go in for it. My other night vision went out on me, and this is a digital night cam right here. It's a digital. A lot of people say, well, that's not real night vision, it's digital, so it's not real. But when you can look through the eyepiece, turn it on, and see out there in the woods other than darkness, in my opinion, it is a form of night vision. So we're gonna get this thing started up, and we're gonna start watching. I did a few things. First, I bought one of these, and the one that I bought did not record. They have two versions of this. One records and the other one doesn't. Now, when I found out that one recorded and the other one didn't, I was sort of a little bit upset with myself. So I went ahead and I went and bought me the second one. And it records. So anything that I see, if I see something out here in the woods that's interesting, I can hit the record button and record it. So what I'm going to do, keep hearing something over there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to record some so that I keep hearing something over that way. I'm going to record something so that y'all can see what it looks like to see through this thing. You make up your own mind about these as night vision. And I do keep hearing something over there. And that ain't no armadillo. It's breaking a few limbs and everything somewhere over there on over my left shoulder. So I'm gonna turn that way. There's the road. Now, you might say this is a little bit fuzzy, and it is, but I'm holding a video camera with one hand and I'm running this thing with the other hand. So I'm fixing to see what else I can see with this thing. Alright. Here is the bridge that I'm parked at. And them marker lights, they're reflecting pretty good. But that's this is the night vision that you buy at Walmart called Stealth Cam. And unfortunately, although it does videotape, it does not videotape with sound. So you got to keep that in mind. These things are about $139, so it's not that bad of a price. And they do run off of 3 AAA batteries. And they do run a battery out pretty quick. But if it's the only option you can afford or you want to pay for, it's not a bad deal. Alright. It is a fairly quiet night out here tonight. Of all things, I mean, it's a little after 11 o'clock. And I've only seen one car go past. That's unusual around here. But I do keep hearing something move around up there in the woods now, and it's not no armadillo. So I'm gonna hang out here a little bit longer. I keep seeing that light over there, and I hear a few dogs every once in a while. But sounds like something's moving around up there in them woods, but it's on up in the woods. I may head off up there in a minute with my spotlight and see if I can see anything. The night vision is nice, but I really don't think that I want to be walking through the woods using the night vision as my primary source of light. Alright, I'm just going to step away from the vehicle for a minute and get out here in these woods. I keep hearing something. And it's not sounding too much like an armadillo. I get out here and it is an armadillo. Won't irritate me, but spider web. Good thing about hunting in the night with a spotlight, or walking through the woods at night with a spotlight, you can see the spider web's a lot bit easier. There's something moving around back there. can't think of it being a deer. Not this late at night. Not in the woods. Look at, check this out. A broken limb right there. Broken tree. Tree top's gone. Somebody cut down a tree. Well, I don't hear it no more. I'm gonna head back toward the vehicle. Really don't want to be out here with a spotlight in the woods that far from the vehicle. And it says I'm about out of battery. So I'm gonna have to swap to my other camera if I keep this up tonight. Go back to the vehicle and get my other camera. Funny, I thought this thing was almost had a full charge on it. I'm gonna have to check that out. There's a bridge. All right, let me change cameras. All right, I had to change cameras. Good thing I carry a spare. But while I was changing cameras, I kept hearing something. Now I hear dogs. This would be a good time to talk about the Bigfoot curse. The curse of Bigfoot. And quite honestly, I believe there is one. Think about it. You never find him when you're looking for him. When somebody does get a picture of him, he's blurry. And when you're out here researching for him and you do actually get some evidence of some kind, or you do hear a howl, somebody's talking. Or you have equipment failures. We've actually had Bigfoot walk across the road in front of us right after we cut the dash cam off. Just walk across the road. So I'm beginning to think there is a curse to all these Bigfoot researchers. No, actually I'm not. I'm not superstitious, and I don't believe that much in the supernatural aspects of the Bigfoot research and all. But it seems that way a lot of times. I can understand why some people believe it. I'm more of a scientific type person. There's got to be some kind of evidence or proof. But it is getting late, and I can't hear nothing but dogs no more. It's getting late. I've had to change cameras. So I'm gonna call it a night. It's about 1 o'clock in the morning. I've been out here for about 3.5 hours. And there's really nothing going on tonight. Nothing we can prove. Now we got dogs coming down the road, so I'm gonna get on out of here because they ain't gonna do nothing but bark. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you do like these kind of videos, and this is the real research, y'all. This ain't no let's stage something videos. This is real Bigfoot research right here. I mean, and if you like this kind of video, the truth behind the Bigfoot research, please like and subscribe. Send me a comment or two every once in a while. We are still trying to build the channel on up, and we'd appreciate anything we can get. But yeah, we're gonna call it a night. I swear I hear a Bigfoot between the dog barks, but it's too far away to even hope that I could get it on the parabolic microphone or this video camera. Yep. It's way off in an area that's not available to me, so I thought maybe I might run over that way. But it's not an area where I can get to. Alright, thank you folks for watching. We'll catch you on the next video. Y'all have a good one. Keep safe. Hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe.
And tell your friends.
Also find us on Facebook, Alabama Georgia Bigfoot Research Group.